We're here training for the Fuji Expo happening January 17th and 18th in Kansas City, Missouri. Here training at Pedigo Submission Fighting, one of the best teams in the world. About to go do a private lesson with Spatch. Have some fun. Looks like no one's here yet.
The first priority is to keep everything like as close to the neck as you possibly can, because as soon as I get on the back, I know that he's going to start trying to get his back to the mat, and he's going to start trying to pull my wrist away from his neck. Like, they're the first two things. So prior to like even trying to control hands or trying to do anything, I just try to grab my wrist and just keep it as close to the neck as I can. Like, instead of keeping it down in a traditional seatbelt, I try to pull it up as high as I can. And I know from here he's going to start to push it down, but it's going to make his hands a little bit weaker. Whereas if I keep it down here, now he's like flexing, it's going to make it a lot easier for him to pull. So I try to give these up here. You know, if he does a really good job, like starting to escape, the first thing he's probably going to do is do this and put his back on the mat. So that's why I don't really like to keep a traditional seatbelt. If we're here, when I'm here, I'll just go this side so you can see. He starts to defend me. Instead of going here, I definitely like to put my head on the bottom side. So rather than keeping my head on the top side and giving him space to get his back to the mat and start clearing the position, I like to keep my head underneath. So there's always two things that I like to keep on the bottom side if they are trying to escape with back to the mat or trying to face me with their belly and get rid of the chest to back position that I have. And one is head position on the bottom. Typically it depends on what position I have with my hands. You're just gonna have to figure out what you're comfortable with. For me, I don't really mind if I'm here. I don't really mind if I'm double unders or if I'm under and over. It's really up to you. I can use two methods to stop this position from changing and him escaping. And the one is head position. So my chin on the trap from here, and I can start using this to start collecting my bottom side. So typically you'll get your seatbelt and they'll start getting to the bottom. So I'll start putting my head there, and then I'm gonna start getting underneath here. Yeah, and then I have something to stop his shoulders going. He's probably gonna try to go to the other side and start getting his back to the mat on this side, and I'm just gonna post my foot on the ground. Depends on how you like to do it, but I like to keep my feet here instead of here, so it really works for me. And I just switch from here and give myself a post. So he's gonna go try to go back to the mat, and I'm just gonna post. It's gonna be impossible for him to drive through my leg, and then I can start to finish, right? If you start getting here and they are getting their back to the mat and you start falling to this position, you have this bottom side underhook, so you literally can just pull them back. This works for me all day, okay? Remember, again, it's a bottom side. If I don't have it and I have a top side seatbelt and I start getting here, as long as I'm not facing him here and he's turning away from me, this is okay. So again, I have two options from here. I can start using my hips to pull him up and pummel underneath to get my bottom side leg control, or I can start switching my head position here. Okay, I can start putting my head here. You ask him, it's really weird, but when I'm keeping this here, it's gonna make it also a lot easier for me to start choking him because I can use my head. So I like to start here, and I like to keep my head underneath. And then you notice, once I get the bottom side, I go through my process. I start pulling him underneath. I start getting here, and then I'm getting my wrist control. When I'm here and I'm gaining my wrist control, I don't like to grab the wrist because they can rotate out or they can still pull up. I like to grab the palm grip and the pinky, and I like to start pulling it back behind him. If he starts extending it, that's when I'm generally gonna start to choke, right? But this control is much better than a wrist control because I can just hold this and it's a lot easier, harder for him to defend it. Here, I'm just gonna get my hand over my head over my hand when I'm finishing. All these methods are used against people that have like high level defense. It's gonna be a lot stronger. So every single choice that I'm making, I'm really trying to reinforce all of my attacking positions and my control positions so that they can't get out, you know? So like, instead of just reaching with just my hand and my hand versus his hand, he's pulling on me. It's me, I'm putting my head in front of this. I'm using my head to get my positioning, because typically if my head isn't here and I'm just trying to choke, he's gonna turn his head down, he's gonna wiggle it to the mat and start to get here. So if I can use my head here to keep him in position and my chin on the trap, it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to choke. And then from here, I mean, I usually just choke with one hand, but you can start pulling this back through. You can start just choking from here with under the arm.
Oh, okay. Like the
time.
The tacatine or whatever?
Well, the what?
Is it like the tacatine?
No, the tacatine is more like this.
Yeah.
In the back, I just do it from here.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Then you don't have to move anything.
Here with Travis, chilling. Did the training session. I got a little blessing here on my eye. Got like 2 rounds in with Michael Pixley, one of the best in the world. And yeah, he gave me a present. I think this was from him, but it was a good time. Feeling smoked, honestly. I need to work on my half guard passing. Need to work on my half guard sweeping for sure. I realized today that I apparently suck at sweeping from half guard. Like I'm good at wrestling up from half guard, but when I'm in a game or positional situation where I'm not allowed to wrestle up, it's like I can't do much, you know, so I got to work on that. And yeah, just finding those weaknesses, getting them better. What did you think of today?
Yeah, today I learned I don't really know any jiu-jitsu, so it was a good day. Like, everyone up here is crazy high level, and yeah, I don't know no half guard defenses. I don't know no half guard passes. I don't know any jiu-jitsu, I guess.
It's a humbling experience when you get around the best guys and you're like, oh man, just poke all the holes in your game. And but hey, that's how you get better. So yeah, we're gonna chill for a minute and then we'll go back at 6 and get beat up again, and it'll be a good time. And we're back. Thanks so much to Fuji BJJ for sponsoring me for going out. Make sure that you go and register and sign up and compete at the Fuji Expo happening January 17th and 18th in Kansas City, Missouri. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be there competing for $1,000. And if you like this video, stay tuned to the channel. Make sure that you subscribe. And we'll be doing a lot more of these videos. I'm going back up to PSF soon to get some more rolls in, get some more training in. We've got a lot of training planned over the next couple of weeks, and I'll be doing a little vlog kind of documenting it. So thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.